and welcome to There's Some Ideas Bastards. I'm Mark Storrs, and with me as always is
Chris.
And
Rob Morphy.
San Diego Comic-Con. This is the big one. This is the one we've all been waiting for.
It is the Geek Christmas and Hanukkah.
Yeah, this is
going to make or break it right
and
here.
The Festival of Lights all rolled into one.
This is going to be it. This is going to be the one. We're
right.
talking Godzilla, King of the Monsters.
Now, I've been waiting forever. I was iffy on the first one. I mean, 10 minutes of Godzilla. Mutos were okay. Not, you don't kill Bryan Cranston. There's some fundamental flaws in the first one, but still, it absolutely annihilates the shit-tastrophe that was the fucking TriStar release.
Yeah, the 98.
In 98.
You don't like the little baby Godzillas in the
Oh, the little...
Yeah.
The ridiculous raptors running around the sewer and no fire-breathing, tuna-loving, big Jay Leno-headed fucktard. No, I do not like the 1998 Godzilla.
I didn't think about it.
So this American version, the legendary version they call it, was the first time in my opinion, we've seen a real Americanized Godzilla.
Yeah, attempt at an homage to what Godzilla should be.
Yeah, totally.
And,
totally.
The classic Japanese films. And it had good moments. It had some chill-inducing moments, some great battle moments, not enough of them.
Yeah.
It just ended up being like the worst of the classic Showa era. Too much people, not enough monster. So we live in an era where the feedback is instant. The people that have made these films have heard a lot of people make those same fucking complaints, and I'm really hoping that they are compensating this time around. But what has me more stoked than anything is we're not getting Mutos or Tubaculars or whatever. We're getting the four fucking classic Tubaculars blow. Yeah. We're getting basically a remake of Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster. We're getting Godzilla, King Ghidorah, Rodan, and Mothra.
All right.
So I'm super fucking stoked already. Please let this be good.
Here we go, Godzilla, King of the Monsters.
Our world is changing.
She is Millie.
She's adorable. She's
the
a great
mass extinction we feared has already begun, and we are the cause. We are the infection.
Oh, shit.
It's not a good sign. Good sign.
Yeah, just screaming.
Could be. I'm wrong. I don't know. It could be a dream sequence, maybe not. I don't know.
But like all living organisms, the Earth unleashed a fever to fight this infection. Its original and rightful rulers, the Titans.
Those sculptures.
For thousands of years, these creatures have remained in hiding around the world. And unless all the Titans are found, our planet will perish, and so will we. They are the only guarantee that life will carry on.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's adorable.
Oh. Holy shit.
Now that's a reveal.
What? Is he fighting global warming? Whoa, it's fucking Mothra!
What? You are out of your goddamn mind.
Even out of volcano.
Yeah.
But this is the only way.
Terrible. What?
Oh, Jesus. What the fuck? Dude.
Long live the king.
Nice.
Game of Thrones.
Oh, Charles Dansby. If I had seen that trailer in IMAX, I would not be alive to talk to you
Jesus,
today.
what did we just see?
My childhood dreams come true.
All right,
That's what you saw.
Wow.
That's what a trailer is. That's fucking amazing. That
That's-
is the Godzilla I have been pining for
Oh my God.
since literally the 1970s. Holy fuck
Just that
balls.
shot. The three necks and the head. Just
Oh,
kinda
the
like
silhouette. Oh,
It's just the end, the silhouette. Yeah, I mean, holy shit, but Dude, Mothra? Fucking with majestic wings, larva Mothra, and then
You're
wings.
getting all the Mothra. You're getting super destroy. I mean, we've always known that Rodan had cataclysmic hurricane force wing, but
it used to be
when
a thing you did.
When it shoots over a city, and you're basically seeing annihilation in its wake. I mean, as much as I absolutely loved the classic Eiji Tsuburaya special effects, there was a sort of safety, because they're kind of kids' films, kind of adult films. Yeah, it's a nuclear metaphor, but also, every time you see a miniature destroyed, you're not thinking, oh, that's 67 people that just got massacred.
Well, yeah.
No, with Rodan flying
this-
over that city that looks like an entire, like, half a city's gone.
Yeah, no, I mean, we watched millions of people die, and in the context of this kind of version of Godzilla, that's okay, because it's really lending gravitas to these giant monsters. They are in the real world, it is their world, and we have to try to figure something out if we just even want to scrape through. I mean, it is going to be I think it's going to be a visual masterpiece. I don't know if they're going to get the story right, if they're going to get bogged down in dumb shit like the original, but I hope they took the notes and won't. Visually, regardless, I think we are all going to be
Visually that's
astounded.
Just give me giant monsters and lots of them.
All the time. All the live long
all
day.
I need to see. That's it.
And this is the core four, if you will. Yankees fans get it, but really,
it is.
There's there's Anguillus and there's other classic monsters, and I hope to God they get to all of them, but
this is going to be important, like this, how well this movie does.
Oh, I pray.
Because this really hits all the nerd spots. I don't know if it will hit the spots of, I think it does what it should do, that will hit more of a nerd Godzilla spot than a movie spot, dramatically and cinematic, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
This looks like a Japanese Godzilla movie with an American budget.
It really does.
That's what I want.
Does,
I care what it's about, but I kind of almost don't care what it's about.
Not if it's a satisfying ride.
Like, give me a good plot. And let the acting be well, but it should be wrapped around the monsters.
And it really looks like this is what it's going to do.
All the time.
The fact that they have 4 monsters to begin with really indicates that they're going to have to dedicate a lot more screen time.
Yeah, and
to
I
monsters.
mean, with possibility of King Kong, not necessarily in this one, but there's got to be some kind of time.
There's probably going to be some hint or some post-credit
Skull
thing.
Island. I mean, there's got to be
Skull
something.
Island, I mean, Legendary's been doing it right. Skull Island was a huge improvement on Godzilla in terms of giving you straight up monster action. And, King Kong can be done to death. I love the original King Kong. I love Mighty Joe Young. I even like the Peter Jackson remake.
Yeah, that was
the
well
Dino De Laurentiis one from the 70s can go suck all of the schlongs. And King Kong lives, we don't even talk about. But there's a lot of ways to do him well. But he was basically a baby in Skull Island. And he's walking around like a basically a toddler gorilla. To see him full silverback, massive in there. I mean, I always thought it's an unfair battle. Like, Godzilla versus King Kong, I mean, Godzilla has armor, sharp teeth, and a fucking atomic flamethrower in its guts. Yeah. So, I mean, it's not as lopsided to say when he fights Mothra, which is basically a flamethrower versus a cotton ball.
Right.
But it is still very heavily shifted towards Godzilla. But I think they can they can make it so that, he can use his intelligence, King Kong, and maybe even have more size. I don't know. But we're not even there yet. That's still fantasy, because honestly, I'm much less interested in King Kong than I am King Ghidorah, Mothra, Rodan.
I'm curious if Ghidorah is going to be the big baddie that all have to come together to fight.
That's the way it always was.
It's a
Monster
little,
Zero.
It kind of seems like
Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster. It was always, and in Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, it was Mothra convincing Godzilla and Rodan, stop killing people for 10 minutes. Let's focus on this thing, or we're all fucked.
Yeah.
And that's when Godzilla basically became a good guy.
Do you think maybe we're going to get the little Mothra fairies? The
I pray.
Twins?
It's not the same without them.
You almost have to have like
maybe
a
Shobi Jin.
Even if it's just like they find them like on the island.
Yeah.
And just Polynesian twins show up and they're like doodly-dee, and
they talk in unison. They speak psychic.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
I don't need them to be a main feature in the film, but I definitely think it should.
But if it's gonna be everybody versus Ghidorah, like
it has to be. I mean, the voiceover was a little vague on what they're talking about, but it has to be.
Well, she's clearly
she's like there's humans. And
I couldn't see Ghidorah being good.
Lorraine Warren there, I forget the actress's name. She was clearly saying human beings are an infestation on the earth, and now its true owners, the Titans, are coming back to destroy us. Like we're parasites. Okay, that's fine. But that having been said, Mothra has a beautiful wing unfolding scene beneath a waterfall or whatever it was. But Rodan is killing hundreds of thousands of people. So even if they end up teaming up to fight King
maybe
Ghidorah,
at that point, maybe
they're all
He might. I mean,
They all have potential for a lot of
Sure,
violence.
that could have been evacuated.
They could have.
We don't know that.
This
Yeah.
might not be a Man of Steel. This might not be Superman versus Zod killing half of Metropolis. I'm sorry.
Did you
Gotham,
see?
whatever.
Did you see the Capitol?
Yeah.
This is fucking 10
I
times
hope-
worse.
yeah.
But that's okay because
I'm-
this is a giant
I've
monster
never
movie,
been,
not
like-
a Superman movie.
I've never been
know.
super like I like Rodan. I think Rodan's awesome, but he's
I've
never
always
one of my,
loved
he was
Rodan.
never one of my favorite monsters. But like
For
this,
shame.
he
Oh,
looks
standing
fucking
on a volcano.
really good.
My two favorite
I'm a
Christmas gifts
volcano
ever
dude.
were my Mattel Godzilla with the tongue that came out and the hand that shot off
I
for
loved
no
it.
good reason,
Yeah, no
and the
sense.
fucking Mattel Rodan that was this big and had 3 fingers in its spine like bowling ball holes,
Oh,
so you could flap
so you
its
could
wings,
flap the
and then you
wings,
could
yeah.
pull the trigger right behind its neck and make its talons
Nice.
grip. The battles I had with those two, so I love Rodan.
All right.
I really have a soft spot
I
for
got nothing against.
Mothra.
I have nothing against Rodan. I think he's dope. He's never one of my favorites. I was more of a Hedorah guy actually.
Oh, me too. Smog Monster for life.
So-
Yeah, well, he's
and
terrifying.
Gigan.
But
Oh.
Rodan looks so goddamn good. In
He
this.
does.
And I mean, even like I love Mothra, but my God, this is like next level Mothra.
Oh, it is. It's
This
totally.
is
Dude, I can't even believe it's like. I just can't believe it.
I know.
I
This
can't.
is so
I
awesome.
don't have
This is
words.
so
No,
really.
this
I can't
goes
believe
beyond.
it.
This is literally a childhood fantasy come true. This is something I did not think was ever going to happen. A huge budget Hollywood remake of classic Showa era Godzilla style, but with modern takes, modern performances. As much as all the classics are phenomenal, this is exactly what I've been dreaming of seeing that I
totally,
never thought I'd
totally.
live to see.
No.
Big
who knew?
ILM extravaganza done, as Chris was saying earlier, in what seems to be a very Japanese style.
And hopefully this
It could
is
be the best of both
hopefully
worlds.
we're just going to be getting more of these.
Oh, if this film
I'm
is a
really
hit, like
hoping
we're
it's
saying,
gonna get more.
I mean, first off, we know it's probably going to be a hit in most of the world.
Right.
But if we can get a hit in the United States on top of that, and it just ensures, then Toho, who
Yep.
also owns the rights to Gamera, well, there's every reason to keep your fingers crossed for that.
Could we see possible Mecha Godzilla at some point?
Of course you will. I guarantee you
Mechagodzilla.
that after this and King Kong, the number one villain on the list is Mechagodzilla.
Well, yeah,
in
they
both
have
popularity
to.
and coolness. Yeah.
How do you not at this point make
and then
the
incorporates
robot Godzilla?
the joy of Pacific
Maybe our
Rim.
maybe our favorite, maybe a little bit of Hedorah at some point.
I
You
wouldn't
never
mind
know.
it.
You
And
never
again,
know.
I've said it 3
Dare
times.
I speak of Jet Jaguar?
Oh, you dare.
Well, I think you
I
need
dare.
a Gigan first.
Absolutely.
You need a bad
You
guy.
100% need a Gigan
first to
first.
fight with
Yep.
Ghidorah,
Yep.
which technically he was from space. I
They're
think Ghidorah-
both. Yeah,
Yeah.
Ghidorah was
They
from, I
both
think,
were.
Planet X, which was a planet just beyond Jupiter.
Yep.
And tell me if I'm wrong, but Gigan was from Space Hunter
Nebula,
Nebula M.
Nebula M.
Yeah.
Space Hunter Nebula M. What?
Incredible.
It doesn't matter.
It's the
It
best.
works.
I love it.
works.
Yeah.
So please let this be just
Yeah,
a
totally.
third of as good as this trailer is.
Totally.
Please, because this is
Oh, God,
a
no,
lifetime in the
I
making.
can't
Yeah.
believe it.
I can't believe we're here. It took me so many decades to get to a point where this is real.
Yeah.
And even though we have to wait another year, holy fuck.
Well, May. Let's start counting it down, boys.
Oh, absolutely. IMAX for days.
May. All right.
We're
Cool.
probably going to have to camp out. Probably not, but still,
Yeah,
I want to.
I can't- yeah,
I'm
yeah.
so excited.
Dude, we're getting
I-
we're getting max IMAX. See, like a minute at IMAX was.
We can
sale.
just
Oh,
buy them
absolutely.
in advance, guys.
Like, we're gonna get
do
the
good.
very
The
best
nerds are
seat.
going to be doing that too, but
We're gonna be
I don't
buying it in
care.
advance.
Oh no, we're
So,
just going to out-nerd
Fight
them.
people.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Well, you're going to fight people.
I'm not
Yeah.
fighting anybody.
No,
You
that's
have
what
the
I'm putting
tattoos.
that out
There's
there.
nothing about fighting.
Mark will fight you.
I know I won't.
I just said it. It's
I'm
out
not a
there.
violent person at all.
And it's
And-
not getting caught, and you're all. It's on there.
If you
I'm
live
not
anywhere in the
violent.
Syracuse, New York
No,
area,
no.
see us there opening night because it is fucking completely on.
Yeah, we're friends. I'm not. I don't. Yeah, we're friends. Why is it guy? Why am I gotta?
Mark will probably punch you because Mark has been designated the team puncher.
No.
Yeah.
But the rest of us will be
I'm
glad
the team
to hang out
high
with you.
five giver. I give high fives.
In your face.
yeah, well, off video, there's makeup, black eyes.
It's true.
See?
We are
All
in
right.
an abusive relationship.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Yet. All right, that is
yeah.
our take on Godzilla King of the Monsters, San Diego
shit.
Comic Con.
Holy
We are
shit.
fucking super excited for it. And we're also sweating our nuts off. So
Yeah, it's hot as the
be sure to
devil's
leave
balls.
your comments in the section below. Let's talk some Godzilla nerd shit. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Be sure to upload the video, and we will be talking to you soon.
Absolutely.
Godzilla's.
I will fucking
So
geek out
excited.
with you about Godzilla all the live long day. But I don't want spoilers. Save that for Mark. I will geek out with you about any theory you have, though.
We'll be talking to you.
Laters.
My AS Bastard.